Hi, it's Monique, the work from home mogul. Today I'm going to talk about entrepreneurship in Miami, but specifically business owners relocating to Miami, Florida. Today's special guest is Jenna Z. One second. Hi. I'm going to talk about the business side. Jenna Z is going to talk about the social side. Coming right up about beach life. Stick with us. If you've made the decision to relocate to Miami, Florida or Miami Beach, Florida, congratulations! You've made a great decision to leave the Siberian wasteland that you come from. I love the beach life. I mean, there is more to it than just the great weather, the great scenery, the tropical vibes, the sun, just people wanting to be outside more, people having more opportunity to be outside because it's warm and therefore having more outside activities to do. It's about having an existence that you enjoy and being able to also run a business in a place where you have all these things, but you can also get a lot of work done if you don't let them distract you. Also, congratulations on having your own business, because you're not relocating to Miami if you don't have your own business, or maybe you have a job that's lined up. But you're for sure not flooding the job resume market looking for jobs in Miami when probably everybody is right now, because odds are not in your favor. A lot of people, their issue with working here is either the traffic or that they need to speak multiple languages. So that has been a deterrent why people are just get mad when they have to work here. Some of the people that I've seen come and go, it's because they just couldn't deal with the traffic or the job market. Of course, working in hospitality, working as a bartender, server, there's always going to be a lot of back-breaking work to do if that's up your alley. Having the flexible work from home life is the way that you can actually enjoy being here. So kudos to you on that. Housing. How do you get housing in Miami? Well, when I first came down, I rented a room from a single mom. Best thing I could do, because I had the flexibility to then go and search and find a place that I liked. Now, to get into these buildings, you need to verify your income, your identity, your criminal background, your medical history. You have to basically bend over and show them, let them do a probe, jump through a bunch of hoops to get approved in some of these condo buildings. Subletting is not an option. Anybody that tells you, month to month in a gated building with cameras and a fob, no. Then you run the risk, if you're not protected by a lease, of them finding you and kicking you out. I would not recommend it. Maybe you have some family or some friends to stay with, especially if you have somebody that's in a house. But if you're trying to be in a beautiful waterfront high-rise in Brickell or Miami Beach, you have to prove you are who you say you are and that you can actually afford the place through strenuous forms. One thing that they will also try to do is charge you tons of application fees and deposits, and elevator fees, move-in fees, garbage fees. They're not actually allowed to charge you more than $100 total fees. First, last, and security is standard, but only $100 in combined move-in or application fees. And I'll have some links below of the legal topics about that. So now that you've found an amazing place, you can set up your home office and all your home decor. And there's a lot of great buying and selling apps where you can get home decor and furniture. And there's also tons of Facebook groups as well, including some of the really large apartment complexes where I'm telling you at the end of every month, they're trying to get rid of stuff. So it's a cool way to get some deals, but also you've got home delivery from Amazon and Wayfair and Overstock and Walmart and Target, all these places that you can just have it delivered. When you're moving, I mean, you might drive your stuff down, you might ship your stuff down. That's what I would recommend, rather than having oversized luggage that you have to pay extra for and that could get lost in transit. Basically, having your sacred space and vision already laid out of how you want everything to look. You can join some Pinterest boards that can give you some inspiration. If you have a hotspot, you can actually work by the pool or you can work by the beach. I would definitely suggest the beach. There's a lot of space on the beach for you to work at without getting distracted. At a pool, you could be looking at it and then you just want to get in it. In any new city, it does take a while to get acclimated and for it to feel like home, especially if you don't know a lot of people. But there are some great business organizations that have meetups and networking. A lot of them are virtual right now, but it's a great way to get rooted into the community with people that have businesses that are serious and that are not as transient and kind of like shady as some people that just come down, blow through a ton of money and then have to go back. Anything where that deals with business or health and wellness, perhaps joining a gym, joining a beach club, this is where you're gonna find the quality connections that will last. There are definitely tourist traps where a lot of stuff is expensive, and being a local and just talking to other locals and knowing where to go, where the little secret areas are, and it's just a matter of time. There's different happy hours. You know, some places you're gonna find the $24, $27 drinks, but then there's happy hours that are $3, $6 for a drink. Jenna Z is gonna tell you more about the social side. Yeah, well, like if you wanna get sucked into a tourist trap, then totally go to Ocean Drive and just get the paella without asking any questions. But if you're looking for a rager with a whole bunch of tourist hotties, go to SLS South Beach. If you want some weirdo hipster trash, go to Wynwood. If you like the high IQ, low moral hotties, go to Brickell. But really, you know, if go to where it's not hyped up. Yeah. What's one of your favorite happy hours? My favorite happy hour right now is an underground rooftop that doesn't even really have a name, so I can't even really tell you. It's just like you get a barcode and then you figure it out. And where should we avoid going? I have a love-hate relationship with Live. Like, if you've never been, totally go. Like, but if you are a tourist that wants to see tourist trash that like rents Lamborghinis, then totally go. But, you know, if you don't care about the hype, then just go to the local dive bar. Any super must for anyone that's either visiting or first got here? I would say you gotta go to Liquor Lounge on 16th and Collins because it has great prices, great people, great vibes, casual, and it's always a good time. Thanks, Jenna Z. And thank you, Work From Home Bodies. I appreciate you liking, subscribing, turning on that notification bell for the next week's video, and I'll see you then. Later. Bye.